Ciao, my name is Dr. Rebecca Gimenez. I am a researcher and passionate advocate for barn fire education. I invite you to join me in Rome at the International Society for Equitation Science 21 through 24 September 2018. In Rome, I will present proper responses to horse barn and stable fires as a practical for those interested in prevention, preparation, and response for these devastating situations facing our industry. Barn fires affect all sectors of the agricultural industry across the world, but they particularly hit home in barn fires with horses. Our emotional relationships with horses are far more invested than with some random pig or cow in a far-off barn, and those that take their welfare and care seriously realize you are responsible for shelter safety and evacuation planning for your horse. Fire is the #1 local emergency to destroy agricultural facilities, and it kills more horses annually than any other non-medical emergency. For example, if you've been told to hang a halter and lead rope on your horse's stall so that someone can catch and lead them out, you too have been subject to the world's biggest wives' tale in the horse industry. This falsehood has been told to millions, especially children, and will be the subject of my presentation to demonstrate why it is a lie. My research over the last 20 years has shown that in fire after fire, the entire facility is burned to the ground. In many of these incidents, even when people are present, every horse was killed. Here, 6 people were present and they opened every stall door, but none of the horses left, and 37 of them died. Here, all of the horses were evacuated, but the fire department, arriving in a timely manner, was not able to stop the fire. There was so much hay stored in the top of the barn, there was not enough water to stop it. My presentations are full of photos, videos, and case studies to demonstrate the truth of fire situations, and I emphasize teaching you how to see what I'm looking for. The following are a few examples. How much egress is available to get into and out of the barn for both horses and people? Where are the hidden traps? What is the ventilation plan for the barn? Can heat and toxic gases escape and set off the smoke or heat alarms? Where are the fire extinguishers and the people trained to use them? Can a firefighter in a dark and smoky environment find the stalls and remove horses easily? I visit fancy and simple barns around the world, from dressage and Olympic horses to much beloved backyard horses. I look for the sins that we all commit in daily management of our barns. Here in Germany, 52 valuable stallions with padlocked gates at the far end, which would slow the effort to remove them in an emergency. This facility in Virginia first attended my class and then completely retrofitted their facility and invited me to visit. They spent a lot of money, but they can sleep better at night knowing that the chances of a fire starting are lower, that the ability to detect any fire is better, and they have a sprinkler system to slow the progress while horses can be evacuated from the stall doors on the outside wall. It doesn't have to be expensive. Simple changes and upgrades to egress for horses and people, to the ventilation, and to upgrading the electrical services can quickly decrease the risk of fire in any barn or stable. In TLAR training events, we put firefighters and live horses into barns filled with fake smoke and evaluate the easiest and most efficient methods of removing animals depending upon the various scenarios. After conducting over 50 of these, we've learned what works and what doesn't. When I talk to people who have lost their facilities, their horses, and their livelihoods to fires in stables and barns, they tell me, keep spreading the word on how to increase safety and prepare to respond to barn fires. That is what we will discuss in Rome in September. Come join me.